This is News Today with WDW News Today. I'm Tom Corliss of WDWNT.com. Please like this video, subscribe, and hit the notifications bell to make sure you never miss the latest from the Disney theme parks all around the world. In a moment, the news for August 11th. I have a bunch of housekeeping I need to do up front. Got to tell you guys about some stuff that's going on. I told you to save the date for September 1st. I finally have details on what September 1st is going to be. If you're coming into town for Destination D23, if you're not, doesn't matter, but I have something very special in store. Actually, we have something very special in store. We're calling it Detour WDWNT. The main event that weekend is Destination D23. We are the detour at the end. On the way home, come to our detour. This is going to be a one-day event that has three offerings. Those three offerings, number one, we will do a live recording of this show, News Today with WDW News Today, with a live studio audience. The second part of that is we are going to reopen our museum. We have been hard at work remodeling, adding new exhibits, new interactive features, all sorts of new stuff to our Disney Parks Museum up in the front of the building, including we will have a brand new exhibit space completely dedicated to Muppet Vision 3D. Several other attractions now going to have exhibit spaces as well, but don't want to spoil too much. Either way, we're going to be doing several museum tours that day as well to celebrate the reopening. First time we're touring the new updated museum. And then last but not least, this is something new we've never done before. No one's ever done before. We're very excited about it. We've done a lot of events where Imagineers come, former Imagineers come, and they tell you how they brought to life these amazing experiences around the world that we love so much. This is going to be something completely new. We're going to have Imagineers tell you how they, from the ground up, design a new Disney theme park. And then something crazy is going to happen. The room is going to be divided into teams, and then you in teams are going to get to try to put together your own brand new Disney theme park given a set of parameters, and then you will present that at the event to the Imagineers, and they will critique your work. So if you've ever wanted to be an Imagineer and don't have the skill set for it like me, this is the closest. I don't have the skill set either is what I'm saying. This is the closest you'll ever get. It's something really cool we've never done before. This will not be streamed. This is not something you can watch at home. This is an in-person only experience. Individual tickets and bundle tickets will be available for the general public later this week. Tonight, this evening, it may be by the time this show is out, it might be a little bit later, for our WIGS members who join at patreon.com/WDWNT, you get early access and a ticket discount to the bundle to come to this whole event on September 1st. This is something exciting and new we're trying. This is the beginning of a new era for our museum up front and a new era in our events that we'll be throwing here at WDWNT Celebration, just a stone's throw from the Walt Disney World Resort. We hope you will join us. Tickets will be available to WIGS members first, and then hopefully on Wednesday, provided I'm able to give you a show on Wednesday from Vegas, we will talk to you more about how you as the general public can sign up if you are not a member of the WDWNT Interglobe Society. Next up, I got to talk about the dinosaur in the room once again. You know it, folks. This is everyone's favorite new segment. It's time to go to the Gertie Cam. There she is. She is available for pre-order right now. Our 8-foot-tall, 10-foot-long Gertie, Santa Gertie, the inflatable dinosaur. She lights up. It comes with the things you need, the ropes and the stakes to hold her down so she doesn't fly away or people don't try to get ice cream out of her. Either way. She's available now for pre-order. She's going to ship the very first week in December. She's for pre-order for $149.99. You do get your WIGS member discount if you have that membership. But please pre-order now. We are about halfway gone, and I can't put in more for this order. So if you want her this holiday season, it's now or never. And real quick, while we got to stay on the Gertie Cam because people love the Gertie Cam, I want to mention the response to our magnets has been overwhelming. I have to thank so many, thousands of you have ordered these magnets, and I really appreciate your support, and I'm so glad that you love these, because we love them too, and we're going to do more. So this is the first three in the series. This is the first time we've ever done the our logo D magnets. And so this is going to be a whole series that is going to continue on a monthly basis starting very soon. We are working on a membership program where you can essentially pre-order them for the whole year. But these 3 will not be in that deal. These are the first 3 in the series, and when they're gone, they're gone. So get your Sunny Eclipse, your Carnotaur, and your Gertie now while you still can at carouselofproducts.com. They are 3 for $20 or $8 each, whatever you would like. And you can mix and match with our event magnets, which do not match this in style, but are still very cool for that deal as well. You don't have to buy these particular 3. You could buy 3 Gerties. You could buy 3 Carnotaurs, or you could buy 2 of these and one of our other magnets. Doesn't matter. The deal works either way. And last but not least, these are starting to run low too, but I think we are going to reorder these. I will warn you. This is our I Counted Down to Extinction t-shirt, saying goodbye to dinosaur at Disney's Animal Kingdom. Great art by Charlie, who works with us here at WDWNT. And on the back, it has this wonderful little nod to the load area, which has the Sector CTX for Countdown to Extinction, the original name of the ride. AK-98, which is when the ride opened. But we've added the Dash 26 so you could mark the opening and closing of Dinosaur Forever. Available right now, carouselproducts.com. And last but not least, he is arriving any day now, is Sunny Eclipse, our Intergalactic Lounge Singer plush. So get your orders in now if you want to be one of the first to receive our fuzzy little friend over here. But now that I've gotten all that out of the way, now that we've paid the bills, kids, we can leave the, I know, Gertie, we have to leave Gertie. It's okay. It's all right. We're going to leave the Gertie cam and go to the news. Not before we make a fart noise, though. I've been told there's a fart noise when that happens. Anyway, there's also a fart noise. Never mind. A new viral video shows a fistfight breaking out between a group of several guests standing at Disney's Contemporary Resort. The Contemporary Resort fight footage was shared online on TikTok. In the video, the user is sitting on a bench on the 4th floor of the resort, known as the Grand Canyon Concourse, near the elevators. This is, by the way, just steps from Chef Mickey's and my personal favorite store on property, Bayview Gifts, or BVG. She begins filming the area near BVG, which is already crowded with a group of several people fighting and an even larger crowd watching. The video is captioned, "Couldn't finish my bar crawl, man," and has the added text, "Having a magical time at Disney." As the video begins, it's clear that a group of at least 4 men are engaged in a heated fight. The men are shoving each other and appear to be yelling, though the original sound is not included in the video. The men start pushing each other towards the middle of the space. As the video continues, another man in a tan shirt runs up and appears to try to break them apart. The group ignores him and continues fighting. A woman holding an infant child, why is there always a woman with an infant in the middle of these, is also seen attempting to talk to the men in the beginning of the clip. She has one arm out as though she's asking one of them to stop, but she later backs away as the fight escalates. As the brawl continues, a man wearing a white shirt quite visibly throws a punch at one of the men wearing a black shirt. And from this angle, it's difficult to see if the punch connected or who it landed on, but one of the men is later seen staggering and almost falling to the ground. There is one woman wearing a name tag who may be a cast member standing to the left side. We assume it is. She has her arms spread wide, appears to be keeping other guests from accidentally walking into the middle of the brawl. 2 or 3 cast members wearing Disney security uniforms are also visible on the right side of the space, though they have not yet intervened. And as the clip concludes, a woman wearing a teal blue shirt and pushing a stroller enters the scene from the right. She sees the fight and immediately runs towards the group, leaving her stroller behind. The same woman holding the baby grabs the stroller and pulls it out of harm's way. The post does not include any other information as to who started the fight, what happened, why it happened, but a user in the comments claimed that one family was drunk and started a physical altercation with another family. That's not confirmed, though. The incident reportedly happened back on Saturday, August 2nd, but it happens too often. But man, why is there always a woman with a baby? Get the baby out of there. Come on, man. Just don't bring a baby to a park fight. The minivan service, which offers personal transport through Lyft, will soon add travel to and from Orlando International Airport for Deluxe Resort guests at Walt Disney World. Previously, only club-level guests staying at a Disney Resort hotel could book travel to and from MCO via the minivan service, but now starting Wednesday, August 13th, guests staying at a Deluxe Resort hotel and VIP tour guide guests will be able to book this benefit as well. Deluxe Resort hotels include Animal Kingdom Lodge, the Beach Club, the Boardwalk Inn, Contemporary Resort, the Grand Floridian Resort and Spa, Polynesian Village, Wilderness Lodge, and the Yacht Club. Maybe this will be a good service to use after you get trespassed from Disney World for your fist fight at the Contemporary. You then take that to go home. Guests can book a minivan by utilizing the Lyft app. Simply open the app from the select locations at Walt Disney World Resort to access the service and request a ride. Pricing is set at $199 each way for airport travel or $398 for a round trip. Each minivan can accommodate up to 6 guests. 2 car seats are included. Here's how to request that ride. You could open the Lyft app while at Walt Disney World and type in your destination. Confirm your pickup location. Lyft will share an estimate for the cost of the trip, and payment will be processed directly in the app. Tap Select Minivan. If the minivan service is not the default vehicle displayed at first, scroll through the list of options until the minivan is visible. The app will then show a map tracking the vehicle on its way to the chosen pickup location, as well as an identifying vehicle number. Accessible minivans are also available, which include seating for 5 people, 1 complimentary car seat, and 2 spaces for mobility devices. I want to throw in here, I'm not entirely sure that this will book through the app for the airport transportation because it is limited to Deluxe Resort guests only. You may need to talk to somebody. We will figure that out as we get closer. We have been asking for days at the front desks of hotels. Even we had a staff member staying at Wilderness Lodge ask, and they had no idea. But this is confirmed now. That's the information we were given. But I don't know for sure that at MCO you're going to open the app and it's going to say minivan and you could select just a Deluxe Resort. I don't know that that's true. Maybe it is. I don't know. But we'll let you know as August 13th approaches if there's any more information to share. Ahead of the first date of Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party for 2025, Walt Disney World has released the full list of PhotoPass magic shots that will be available. During the after-hours ticketed event, Disney PhotoPass photographers will be stationed throughout Magic Kingdom to take photos in a variety of locations, including character experiences and magic shots. The magic shots for this year and their locations include on Main Street, there is an Autumn Tink, Halloween Balloons, Halloween Nephews, Lonesome Ghosts, Oogie Boogie Moon, The Skeleton Dance. Near the partner statue, you'll find Festive Pumpkins, Autumn Tink, Oogie Boogie Moon. Near the Haunted Mansion, you'll find a Haunted Mansion collage, which is new for this year. There's also a magic shot with Zero. The Fantasyland wall will feature Lock, Shock, and Barrel. New this year, a Spooky Cauldron. Also, Yzma and Cusco's Poison and Zero. In the Liberty Square area, you'll find the Headless Horseman and Oogie Boogie Moon. Also, cast members at Magic Kingdom have started to add fall decorations overnight. The park now getting ready for the Halloween season. Upon arriving in the park, we spotted fall bunting hung along the rooftops and along the sides of the buildings on Main Street USA. Several themed jack-o'-lanterns have also been added to most of the store marquees. The Main Street USA train station has fall bunting around its awning and turrets. The bunting is tiered with dark brown, yellow, and orange. The Chamber of Commerce building has both bunting and jack-o'-lanterns with a variety of faces added to its facade. Along the railing, a mix of carved jack-o'-lanterns sit atop each column, and each of these features smiling and silly faces. City Hall is now ready for the spooky season with fall bunting across its front and jack-o'-lanterns lining the upper balcony. The jack-o'-lanterns at City Hall have a variety of smiling and frightful expressions. The Main Street USA fire station has a trio of fall bunting added to its facade, along with several white and orange jack-o'-lanterns, including the iconic white pumpkins carved with Dalmatian-style spots and a fire hydrant. The restroom jack-o'-lantern is located in its correct place again this year, with an arrow pointing towards the nearby bathroom entrance. At the Emporium, fall bunting lines the upper portion of the roof. More bunting and pumpkins line Main Street USA in the exterior of the Emporium. Many of the jack-o'-lanterns are staged in the upper windows and can be difficult to spot if you don't spend time looking for them. Some of the fun designs include a witch, skeleton key, a spider. Several magic-themed jack-o'-lanterns have also been added along the railings above the House of Magic. These include a crystal ball, playing cards, and a top hat with sparks. More funny-faced jack-o'-lanterns line the railing on the opposite side. The confectionery is also lined with fall decor and more of those jack-o'-lanterns. There's a snowman made of 3 pumpkins in a stack, and several more oddly shaped jack-o'-lanterns with unique facial expressions. The awning above Main Street Cinema is now decorated, as jack-o'-lanterns sit on every point of the marquee. The middle jack-o'-lantern features a film strip with Mickey icons, and a tiered white pumpkin above the arcade is carved to look like a clown. Additionally, jack-o'-lanterns will likely be added to the interior of several Main Street USA windows, as done in previous years. Uptown Jewelers received bunting as well. Typically, a pumpkin perched in a window above the store is added with a watch carved into it, but it's not there yet. Crystal Arts and its surrounding buildings are also decked out for the season. At Plaza Ice Cream Parlor, fall bunting usually goes up its main turret alongside the windows. However, it's not there yet. Though no Mickey pumpkin wreaths have been added to the Magic Kingdom just yet, they are likely to be added very soon. Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party runs select nights of the Magic Kingdom from August 15th through October 31st. But of course, these decorations are out all day long for everyone to enjoy. Mickey's best friend Pluto is turning 95 this year. A new collection of vintage-style apparel marking the anniversary is now available at Walt Disney World. The Pluto 95th Anniversary Collection is available at the Star Traders in Magic Kingdom, but also in many other stores across property. Pluto was first introduced as an unnamed dog in the Chain Gang, a Mickey Mouse short released on September 5th, 1930. He returned with the name Rover in The Picnic on October 9th of 1930, but he made his first appearance as Pluto in The Moose Hunt, released on April 30th, 1931. There is a cardigan for $84.99. The short-sleeved button-up is $74.99. The Pluto AOP t-shirt is $39.99. The Pluto pullover sweatshirt is $69.99. The pullover hoodie is $79.99. There is a Pluto jacket for $89.99. A baseball jersey is $79.99. The youth baseball jersey is $31.99, excuse me. The youth varsity jacket is $79.99. The youth t-shirt is $31.99, and the Pluto plush is $39.99. This program is brought to you by our official travel agent sponsor, Be Our Guest Vacations. Your dream vacation begins with Be Our Guest and their concierge team of expert vacation planners. Head on over to WDWNT.travel and their team will design your next magical vacation, from the Walt Disney World and Disneyland Resorts to Disney Cruise Line to Adventures by Disney and more. And the best part is their concierge services are 100% free. So book today. The EPCOT bus stop expansion, which began earlier this year, is now complete. Structural work began in May on the station closest to the parking lot and furthest from the park. In mid-July, we reported that the expansion was nearing completion, but now it is done and it is operational as a bus stop for Disney's Old Key West Resort. New signage alerts guests to the change. Fresh concrete and new metal queue stanchions have been installed under the new expansion. One change to the appearance compared to the older stops is the ceiling tiles. Looking at the photos now, the older stations have darker blue ceiling tiles, while the new station has shiny white ones. With the update, this section of the bus station now houses stops 1 through 3. Stop 1 is Old Key West, stop 2 being Wilderness Lodge and Fort Wilderness, and stop 3 being Coronado Springs. The bus transportation signage now reflects the update as well. The Walt Disney World bus service allows guests to relax and enjoy the ride with complimentary air-conditioned bus service throughout the resort, including from the Walt Disney World theme parks. Covered in chocolate and bacon is the new chocolate bourbon milkshake at Walt Disney World, but is it worth the high price tag? This milkshake is available from Hollywood Scoops at Disney's Hollywood Studios, located on Sunset Boulevard. Signage advertising the shake has been added to the stanchions by the queue, though is not currently listed on the online menu. The chocolate bourbon milkshake is $16.50. It's a chocolate milkshake with Jim Beam, Red Stag, Black Cherry Bourbon, chocolate syrup, whipped cream, and candied bacon. Funny enough, the Red Stag is what they've used for the hot chocolate drinks that have been available during Jollywood nights, and those are pretty good. So, is this good? You'll have to go check out our full video review available on our social media, or check out our review at WDWNT.com to see what Nana thought. She made quite the face. I don't know good or bad. I'm still trying to figure that out, but the review will make it clear if you go watch or read it. Walt Disney World has a new Fantasmic ear headband, which guests can purchase at Disney's Hollywood Studios for $34.99. The ears are made of faux leather with debossed and layering pieces, creating scenes from the famous Disney show. On one ear is Chernabog with a full moon behind his head and fire in front of him. On the other ear is Sorcerer Mickey looking up at the twinkling stars while water splashes in front of him. Instead of a bow, the headband is topped with an element featuring the Fantasmic logo in red-orange gradient lettering, like the logo you'll see everywhere. The headband is black with purple velour lining. The back of the ears are also black with no extra design. We found these at the Celebrity Five and Dime on Hollywood Boulevard and Once Upon a Time on Sunset Boulevard. The ears match the new glow-in-the-dark Fantasmic t-shirt, the Fantasmic hoodie, and Magic Band Plus, as well as open edition pin recently released. This ear headband is also available at Disneyland. That's why there's no dragon on it, because Disneyland doesn't have a dragon. They don't know when they're going to have one again, and so they put Chernabog. So this is a cool item, I think, mostly because I don't think you're ever going to get an item that's Sorcerer Mickey and Chernabog in the spotlight. I think eventually the day will come where a dragon is back in the Disneyland show, and that's what the product will be. So this is a weird, cool moment in time this one captures. Not for good reasons, of course, because the Disneyland dragon exploded, essentially. But it's cool. If you're a collector, it's a weird, cool moment to capture with this particular piece of merchandise. Some of the coordinator cast member costumes at Walt Disney World have begun to be changed. We spotted cast members sporting their new outfits at Disney's Hollywood Studios, though we expect all coordinator cast members to be wearing the updated costumes within a few weeks. A coordinator is a cast member who can assist in multiple positions, and the role is often broken down into subcategories like attractions coordinator, food services, recreation, or administrative. There's many. The updated costumes include a blue shirt with white stripes and a matching white pointed collar. The shirt is paired with gray pants or shorts. One of the cast members also confirmed with us that these outfits are made using recycled materials, which is something we've seen with all the new costumes at Walt Disney World over the past few years. In past years, coordinators who worked in different lines of business wore different color shirts as coordinators, but it is believed now they're all going to wear these same ones and match. A couple has seemingly been married near the Hippy Dippy pool at Disney's Pop Century Resort. TikTok user Hannah G28362 was enjoying getting her hair braided at Pop Century when she caught a couple tying the knot. The couple, their officiant, and cell phone photographer were the only ones present for the ceremony, which took place in the courtyard just outside of the Hippy Dippy pool. Disney typically prohibits unauthorized events, speeches, or demonstrations on resort property per the official Walt Disney World Resort property rules. This usually includes unofficial weddings. While many locations in the parks and resorts are available for official weddings and vow renewals, neither Pop Century as a whole nor the main pool of that resort are on that list. Disney requires couples to book their wedding through Disney Fairy Tale Weddings if they want to be married on property, but this is certainly not the first nor the last time this will happen. I tend to believe security looks the other way if it's not causing a scene. If you stay out of harm's way, like they look at it like, you know what, maybe it's not worth it. They're not causing a scene or a ruckus. Just get it out of the way quick, move on, and then you had your wedding at Disney World. But again, it is worth noting that you take a risk. It could be stopped. You could be trespassed. Those things could happen. But I think in most cases, sometimes security just either misses it or looks the other way. Disney Cruise Line is saying a fond farewell to Australia and New Zealand with the last season of sailing scheduled for the end of 2025 and the beginning of 2026. A new post shared by the Instagram account for Disney Cruise Line Australia and New Zealand encourages guests to take advantage of the last season of sailings taking place in the two countries. According to the post, the final season of Australia and New Zealand sailings is scheduled to take place from October of 2025 to February of 2026. Following the final Australia-New Zealand sailings in February, the Disney Wonder will travel to Hawaii and Vancouver before returning to San Diego, California in March of 2026. I'm pretty sad about this. Now, some people, one of my peers, Scott Gustin, who I have a lot of respect for, said part of this is because the Disney Adventure is going to be sailing out of Singapore, which is not, it's on that side of the world. It's not terribly far. It is Disney operated, as these cruises are, and so it does make sense they don't really want to hurt that business. Now, there are conflicting stories. I've heard from crew members that work the Australia cruises that they were not very lucrative. And look, there are markets Disney is in that are more value-oriented, I would say, that I think they look at the price of that vacation and they're like, well, what are you offering for that vacation? And they expect the world of it. And some of it is they don't think there's enough. I think Disney has seen those challenges in Hong Kong, for sure. I think certain places the Disney Cruise Line has gone, they've seen those challenges. Australia, the UK being two that come to mind in particular. And so what I've heard is sometimes it's not very lucrative to be there. Like the people that have taken it there love it. It's great, but it may not be the most lucrative location to send a Disney cruise ship. And so there's only so many Disney cruise ships in the world, even once you're at 13 in the fleet, which is what may or may not happen when all is said and done. But I'm sad because my dream cruise is the Hawaii to Australia or Australia to Hawaii repositioning. And I'm looking at my schedule and I don't think I can do it. I don't think it's going to happen. I think that dream is going to die and I don't think they're going to go back. I think this is it. I think they're telling us this is the end and I've run out of time and I'm just going to have to realize that I missed it. So that's what I would say about a Disney trip is, you know, you only have, especially a Disney cruise, right? The parks don't go away. Rides go away, which, you know, we've learned a lot this year. Parks don't go away, but cruise itineraries do, which is why we pulled the trigger and we're doing the Norway cruise this year, because you never know whether pandemic or budgetary reasons or whatever, an itinerary may change, it may go away, etc. And so, you know, don't do what I did and put it off forever and then realize you're out of time. So if there's one of those itineraries for a Disney cruise you really have your mind set on, chase that dream, kids. Don't miss out on it. Disney Cruise Line has shown that the Disney Destiny is one step closer to setting sail. It has left the Meyer Werft shipyard for the first time on its float out. Now the new ship has entered open water for the first time, temporarily leaving the shipyard. Super Minnie Mouse showcased the ship as was pulled out. You got to see that she's the mascot, essentially, of this particular vessel. There's also a photo was shared of the Sanctum Bar. This is based on the New York Sanctum Sanctorum seen in Marvel's Doctor Strange films. The Sanctum will be a lounge with mystical items, entertainment, cocktail spirits, and coffees. This is our first official look inside. Of course, Meyer Werft is the German shipbuilding company currently housing the Destiny. Disney shared an aerial view of the ship, which is the third Wish-class ship following the Disney Wish and the Disney Treasure. The fourth Wish-class ship is now under construction. More on that in a minute. The Disney Destiny was met with fireworks and smoke plumes as it exited the construction building for the first time. We also got another look at the full Spider-Man stern character for this Marvel ship, a Marvel-themed ship in many ways. The ship's Marvel theming includes a grand hall inspired by Black Panther and Wakanda, as well as a Spider-Man stern figure and that Doctor Strange bar we just mentioned. Meanwhile, in the Disney Destiny, they will also debut a new Hercules stage show. There's also a Cruella de Vil lounge, a Cafe Megara, and a Lion King dinner show. As part of that recent float-out celebration for the Destiny, the ship's new theme song was played for the first time. Scott Gustin shared the footage from the Disney Destiny float-out celebration, which contained a preview of the ship's new anthem. During the celebration, you can hear lyrics and music for that anthem. The music is upbeat with lyrics fitting for the ship. This is your destiny. Seize the moment. It's your time. Find the light and let it shine when worlds collide. So a little bit of that superhero influence there as well. I will say, I've heard this song. It's not as good. The Treasure. The Treasure had a bop. That Treasure song is fantastic. I love it. This one's a little hokey, maybe. I don't know. Let me know how you feel about it in the comments. I do like Disney Cruise Line has taken on one of my favorite traditions is original songs. Lots of Disney parks through their history have had an original theme song, or at least a version of an original theme song. I love that. Disney Sea not only has a theme song, but each port has its own song as well, which I love. The lands at the castle parks have had their own theme songs at one point too. So I like this tradition. We got, the Treasure got a song. It's not a good song, but look how Key got a song. 25th anniversary, the Cruise Line got a song, and now the Destiny has one. I like this tradition. I enjoy this. Whether I like each song personally or not, I like doing this. The Disney Destiny officially will set sail this November. Construction has begun on that fourth Wish-class ship by Disney Cruise Line at Meyer Werft Shipyard. Disney Cruise Line shared photos of the milestone steel cutting on Instagram. The maritime tradition marks the start of construction of a ship with the laser cutting of a decorative piece of steel. In this case, the piece is shaped like a Disney Cruise Line ship and features the company's logo. It was signed by Disney and Meyer Werft representatives who were present alongside Mickey Mouse at the ceremony. The ship will be the same size and approximate layout as the Wish, the Treasure, and the Destiny. The fourth Wish-class ship does not yet have a name. Wish is Disney Cruise Line's first ship class to get more than two. The upcoming Japanese ship operated by the Oriental Land Company, the owners and operators of Tokyo Disney Resort, will also be Wish class, but they've teased, has OLC, that there may be a second Japanese ship already. Also launching this winter is the Disney Adventure, which will only be the only global class ship. The Adventure started its life as the Global Dream, abandoned partway through construction when owner Genting Hong Kong filed for bankruptcy. So, man, a lot of cruise ships on the horizon. It's going to be a busy couple of years. Eric and I are already plotting our course to the Destiny in November. We have our media preview cruise, if I can speak today. Obviously, we want to get out to Singapore to see the Adventure. Not sure when that's happening yet, but Disney Cruise Line is going to keep us busy for a couple of years. But I'm very excited between the Destiny and also getting on that Norway cruise next month. Very excited to share those adventures with you. A reminder, all of our vlog content, including the vlogs that'll come from my European adventure, will be over on the WDWNT TV channel. So go over there. If you need directions, WDWNT.tv, put that in your browser, hit enter. That'll take you right to the channel, or you could search WDWNT TV right here on YouTube. That's another great way to find it. Of course, my entire Hong Kong vlog series, all 6 parts, are available now if you want to go check those out. But that is going to be our exclusive home for vlog content, as well as several of the new shows we have debuting this fall at WDWNT. I can't talk about them yet, but you're going to learn more very, very soon, I promise. For the absolute latest on these stories and all that didn't make it into today's show,
Be sure to check WDWNT.com and follow us on all your favorite social media platforms. You can support the entire team behind this show and others by joining the WDWNT Interglobe Society at patreon.com/WDWNT. Get access to exclusive content, discounted show and event tickets, and more. As well, a special shout out to all of our WIGS members who make this show happen every week. For the worldwide leader in Disney Parks news, this is Tom Corliss saying, enjoy the rest of your today and have a great, big, beautiful tomorrow.